going to be a little bit of a longer one, but in actuality, it's going to be a whole bunch of short ones. We'll start with this warm up. For it, you're just going to need some sort of object. Doesn't even have to be weighted. We're not going to be picking it up. I'm going to use this dumbbell. The first thing we're going to do is some leg lifts over an object. So this is going to warm up our hip flexors, but largely our core as well. So I want to come to the ground. I've got this dumbbell here. I want to get my legs apart, like nice and wide. I've lined up my foot with the object, and then I'm just going to shift myself forward so that my foot is right next to my object. And then I want to stay nice and upright. I'm going to point my toe, and I'm just going to lift up and over, and then back is 1. We're going to do 10 on each side. So I'm coming up, over, back. If you don't have an object, you could definitely do just like an imaginary line on the ground. Just want to get an inch or 2 off, going up and over. Let's do 10 on each side. And as we do this, we want to be sitting up, trying to avoid this, where I'm just relaxing back here. I want my hands to be off the ground, if I can. Everyone good? I can't tell. Cool. All right, next thing we're gonna do is 8 Cossack squats on each side. So we can count to 16. I'm just gonna alternate. If you wanna do all 8 on one side, all 8 on the other, that's cool too. But I'm coming nice and wide with my stance. I'm gonna even go a little bit wider. I'm gonna sink down to one side. You might roll onto your heel, that's fine. Each time I come up, that's 1. We're going to do 8 on each side, or 16 total. Just going as low as we can. Looks great. Cool. And the third thing is going to be 6 tuck jumps. So I'll show you a tuck jump. If you've got lower ceilings, I'll show you a sub we can do. But for a tuck jump, I'm going to jump up, and I want to tuck myself into a ball. I'm only going to be in that ball for a split second. Also, maybe your tuck will not quite resemble a ball, and that's fine. We just want to get as close. As long as we're mentally going into a ball, we're going to be good. So I'm going to jump up, tuck, and that's a tuck jump. So if you've got like high ceilings, or maybe there are people below you or something, we could do 6 sprawls where I'm just coming to a push-up and back and standing. Either way, let's do our 6 reps, either tuck jumps or sprawls. Here we go. Cool. We're going to cycle through that 2 more times. So let's do our leg lifts over an object, or maybe just over an imaginary line. We'll do 10 on each side, trying to keep those hands off the ground. Here we go. 2, 3. As we're doing those, we want to try and keep our legs straight, keep that toe pointed. Next up is our 8 Cossack squats on each side, 16 total. Let's do it. It's working. Last thing is 6 tuck jumps or sprawls. Here we go. One more time through. 10 like this. Eight Cossack squats each side, whenever you're ready. Looks good. Nice job, everyone. And 6 tuck jumps or sprawls. Here we go. Cool. Okay. Let me just do this real quick. All right. So today, how the workout's going to work is we're going to do 4 4-minute AMRAPs. So for 4 minutes, we'll do as many rounds as possible. Then we'll rest 2 minutes between each one. So the theme is always going to be 30 of a jump rope kind of movement, and then 10 of a different movement. The jump rope is going to stay on all 4 AMRAPs. The 10-second movement is going to change each time. So first one is going to be 4 minutes of 30 of our jump rope movement, then 10 snatches. Second time, it'll be 30 of our jump rope movement, 10 V-ups or tuck-ups. Third time will be 10 jumping lunges or maybe a different lunge variation. Third time will be 10 sprawls. So I did paste that in the chat if you need a little reminder, but I will also let you know what's coming up. Does that format make sense for everyone so far? Cool, awesome. Okay, let's talk about all these things. So if you've got a jump rope in a place to use it, you can definitely do 30 single unders or double unders. Most of us, that's not the case. So I'll go over a number of jump rope substitutions you can do. We're always going to do 30 reps. Feel free to mix and match. I might just do a different one on each AMRAP, keep it interesting, but feel free to switch them up as you need. You could switch every round too if you wanted. So the idea when we sub out jumping rope, jumping rope is just kind of a thing where our body's moving through space in tiny little intervals a whole bunch of times. So it gets our heart rate up. So we kind of want that to be the theme of our sub. Easiest one is just jumping with, I like to tap my thighs to replace the movement of the rope, but my cadence is the same. So if I'm jumping rope, I'm moving like this. I'm just gonna replace this rope movement with a tap. That's one. Jumping jacks are another one because we've still kind of got that cadence of jumping up and down. You could do seal jacks as well, where your arms go like this. Lateral hops are a good one, side to side. We don't have to be hoppy. We could do dot hops, even though it has hops in the name. That's where I'm imagining a square on the ground and my feet are just going to all the corners. There's 1, 2, 3. That's definitely an option. What else have we got? High knees. When I do high knees, I like to think 1, 1 is 1. So each leg is 1. The dynamic version is kind of like running in place. You could also do it like a march. That's a good one to use as an opportunity to bring your heart rate down a little bit. But I think you've all probably encountered these before and are gonna smash it. So let's talk about our 4 secondary movements. First one is the snatch. I'm gonna need a weighted object. Could be anything as long as I can grab it with my hand. So I'm gonna start with the snatch between my feet, and then I want to approach the weight, making sure I'm bending my knees. I don't want to just curl over, kind of do the grip it and rip it style. The weight is light, and we'll probably get away with that, but I'm gonna be doing a whole bunch of reps. Not the greatest thing. So I'm gonna approach, bending my knees, keeping a nice neutral back, and I'm gonna push into the ground and pop the weight overhead as it gets to my hip. Let's try like 2 on each side. Nice. Cool. I like it. So we'll be doing 10 at a time. Split that up between sides, however you see fit. AMRAP number 2, we'll be doing jumping rope and V-ups or tuck-ups. So for a V-up or a tuck-up, both start in a hollow position. So I want my low back on the ground, legs are off the ground, arms up above my head. For a V-up, I want to fold in half, bring my hands and feet together, and then return to that hollow. For a tuck-up, instead of bringing my hands and feet together, I'm gonna kind of tuck into a ball. So I'm coming to this position and then back to the hollow. Still gonna be tough, but shortens our levers a little bit, so it makes our abs have to do a little less work. So let's try a couple, see which one we like more. We could always switch it up. We could also do sit-ups if tuck-ups are still a little too challenging. Awesome. Okay, AMRAP number 3, secondary movement is 10 jumping lunges. So the jumping lunge is kind of unique in that stability becomes a factor and balance become a factor. So we might just need to sub out for regular lunges, and I'll show you what it kind of looks like when that's the case. So, but to start, the jumping lunge starts in the bottom of a lunge. I'm gonna jump up tall, fully extended, and I'm gonna land in the opposite lunge. So now I've done 1 rep, 2, 3, so on and so forth. So if the stability is not quite there, usually what that looks like is I start in the lunge, I jump up, I get here, I have to catch my balance, and then I kind of come to a wobbly lunge. If that's the case, let's just do regular lunges in place. Could be walking lunges. It's up to you. I like walking lunges, but we're in small spaces. Let's try 4 lunges, however we want to do them in the workout. Regular, jumping, walking, whatever we like. Cool, cool. Looks good. And AMRAP number 4 is 10 sprawls. Just like some of you did in the warm-up, but I want to bring my hands to the ground. I'm going to jump my feet back to a push-up plank, just like that. Then I'm going to hop my feet back and stand. Main thing I want to watch for when I'm doing sprawls is I'm staying tight in my midline when I get into that push-up. So when I hop my feet back, I'm solid. I'm not in this position like that. I don't want to be doing sprawls where I'm very floppy in the middle. So if you haven't, let's do like 2 sprawls. Sweet. All right. Okay, quick recap. 4-minute AMRAP, 30 double single unders or jump rope sub, 10 snatches. After that 4 minutes, we'll rest for 2. Then we'll do a 4-minute AMRAP of our jump rope sub and 10 V-ups or tuck-ups. Then we'll rest for 2. 4-minute AMRAP of jump rope sub and 10 jumping lunges. Rest. 4-minute AMRAP of our jumping sub and 10 sprawls. Everyone ready? Okay. Let's get 4 minutes on the clock. We'll start in 10 seconds with our jump rope sub for 30 and then 10 snatches. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Good job. Whew. Nice job, everyone. Two more minutes. "90 seconds. Whew. job. One more minute. There we go. 30 seconds. Ten seconds. Three, two, one. Let's rest. Nice job. We're gonna rest for 2 minutes. Get a little drink of water, catch our breath. Next up will be jumping rope and 10 V-ups or tuck-ups. Nice job, everyone. 30 seconds. Feel free to switch up your jump rope movement if you want. Let's go in 10 seconds. 10 V-ups or tuck-ups this time. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Nice work. Great V-ups and tug-ups. 2 minutes left. Ninety seconds. There we go. Nice job, everyone. There we go. Nice work. We got 30 seconds till we rest. Ten seconds till we rest. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. 2 down, 2 to go. Let's rest 2 minutes. Next up is 10 jumping lunges. Great work, everyone. All right, 1 more minute. Thirty seconds. Ten seconds. Round 3. 30 double unders. 10 jumping lunges. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Great work. Whew, over halfway. Thirty seconds. Here we go. Three, two, one, rest. Nice job. 3 down. We'll rest for 2 minutes. Last one's going to be 10 sprawls. Great work, everyone. One more minute. Thirty seconds. All right. Last one coming in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Nice work. Here we go. Nice sprawls, everyone. Here we go. Nice work. This one's going by fast. 1 more minute. Nice job. 30 seconds left. Here we go. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job, everyone. We've done a whole lot of jumping today. So we'll do a little calf stretch. I like to put my hands against the wall, but what I'm looking to do is just get my foot planted, and then I want to sink forward. And I can mess around with distances away from the wall, but I want to be feeling a stretch to the back of my calf. So the further I get away from the wall, the more intense I can make this stretch as I sink forward. We're just going to hang out in that calf stretch position for like 25 more seconds. And then we'll switch sides. Breathing the whole time, letting ourselves sink into the stretch. We can ease our way out of there and switch sides. Trying to keep that back foot flat and then sinking as low as we can with a flat foot. About 25 more seconds here. Great job, everyone. Have a great new year. Thanks for coming.